In this part we're going to have a look at the anchor tag. So when we want to include a hyperlink on the web page, then we use the anchor tag like that. Now this isn't a self-closing tag, so you need an end tag for this as well. Now the anchor tag has a source, okay, not a source, it's more of the the text that you want to hyperlink, you put inside the anchor tag. So for example, I have a text called link. It's gonna look like that, but if I want to hyperlink it, then I can put it inside of the anchor tag like that. And it's not a link yet, and that's because I haven't specified where it should lead to. So I can use the href attribute to specify that, and you can see now once I refresh it, it looks like a link. Now this href attribute is called like href. Okay, what that means is that once you click on this link, like I'm clicking here, you can see nothing is happening. Now what you want to happen once I click that link, you put in the href attribute. So you want to put here addresses. Okay, so some address, maybe you want this to take you to Google, then you can put https www.google.com. now if I refresh this page, you can see it's blue now. So if I click this, it's going to take me to Google. Now that's link. And of course, if you don't, this is like a link to the internet, to an external site. If you want to go somewhere local, maybe to a file, like I want to open up this file here, okay, a link to that file, then I can put in the path to this file like that, and I can copy the name of the file. This is a picture, so like that. Now if I click on the link now, it's gonna open up that file, which is my image. Then you can also use some additional attributes with the anchor tag, like for example, what was I going to say? Actually, before I go to that, okay, let's just go that. There is some attributes that you can use, and there's a lot of them. You can go on the internet and try them out. But okay, let's just let me show you one more thing before we go into the attributes. Assume I want to target, or I want to like have a link onto the page. Like some web pages have this functionality where if you they're very long pages, so if you scroll right at the bottom, then you want to scroll up, right? Or maybe some have a table of contents where you click and it's going to take you to that specific section. You can also include that functionality where the link points to a certain section on the page. And the way to do this is like this. You're going to, let me just have a tag here. Okay, I'm putting in a tag. I'm going to say some random text. Let me just copy it from somewhere, or I'm just going to, I'm not going to copy it. I'm just populating this web page to show you something. Okay, so now you can see that it's a bit longer. Now assume I want to come over here to this one here. Okay, so this is like the fourth last 1 2 3 4. I'm gonna put an h1 tag here, and I'm gonna say heading like that. Assume I want to come over here to this heading. Let me just push the heading down a bit further. Okay, so the heading is here. When I click the link, I want to come to the heading right there. Then how do we do that? Well, you come to the heading, and here you specify a selector. You can use the ID or you can use the class selector, and ID I'm going to use. So the ID I'm going to say maybe is ID of heading 1. Now that's the ID for this heading. I can come over here to href, and whenever I am accessing the ID, I use the hash symbol, and then I'm going to say heading 1, like that. Now I can refresh this, and you can see when I click this, it's going to come to the heading. So that's how you can navigate on to the page or to different parts of the web page, like this. And you can also do like that if you want to access another or have a link to another web page, then you can do it similarly, just like that. Okay, you can just come over here and assume I want to create open up another web page. So I'm gonna have to create that web page. Let me just create it in the same directory, like index.html. Just give me a moment. Okay, I've created another web page here called index2 in my file. So if I just let me just give me some time. I'm just creating the other web page. Okay, so if I come over here to index2 and I open this file up, you can see that it has this text of web page 2 in it. Okay, so this is my index2 file, and this is my index1 or the main index file. So if I want to go to the index2 file, I can just come over here and I'm going to say index2 and the file extension. Now if I refresh, you can see that I have a link here. One is for heading 1, the second one is for heading 1, and the first one is for the HTML page. So if I click this is going to take me to the heading, and this one is going to take me to the web page 2, and that's exactly what we want. Then there's other tags as well, like attributes, like the target one. Okay, what this does is that it has underscore blank, for example, and this is used for if you want to take the web page and you want to open a link in a new tab, then you use this one. So you can see now it created another tab for me. I can also just, instead of using target, if I just refresh this and then I create it, you can see it creates it in the same tab. It doesn't create a new tab for me. So that's just the difference.